That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't,
quick question?
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Okay, so this is okay. So the thing at Complex, it was a big thing this weekend at ComplexCon in Las Vegas. Bimma, he's like a kind of a culture journalist. I remember I only know Bimma from one thing, but he's like been doing this for years and been working for years. I know him for he interviewed Tyler Creator one-on-one at a Converse sit down, and I think he might have done it twice actually through the years and stuff like that. Seems like a pretty cultured guy, everything like that. And he apparently criticized Yachty's concrete Air Forces. A lot of people a lot of other people like criticized them because they unveiled them at ComplexCon and everybody was like, oh, and they just look like literal Air Forces with the concrete symbol at the bottom of them. It's kind of like I know guys that do custom shoes and custom forces and stuff like that just for the love of the game. The stuff looks so creative and it's so good. And then you give a platform and like 6 figures or $1 million to an influencer or a celebrity, and then they come back with this. I get the criticism. Here we go. Let me see. He said he criticized Boat and not even the shoe. Okay, all right. This is my first time watching this. I saved this for the channel. So, you know what I mean? He said, what he do to try to belittle him. So, my first time watching this, let's see what Bimma had to say.
Yachty's Air Force One completely missed the boat. Ahoy, mateys. This is your...
Yo. Hey, he came out swinging, won it. Golly. The first line of it is a diss. Did it miss the boat? Ahoy, matey. Oh my gosh. That's disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful.
Captain speaking. If this year was your first time listening to Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt.
Oh, yeah. I saw this part of the clip and I was like, oh yeah, he going crazy on Boat.
And the Black Album, can you really claim to be hip-hop's biggest sneakerhead? I mean, fam probably thinks Wu-Tang is a hot sauce, but enough of all that.
Yo, that's crazy. He said, what you say? It's all for content, though. People got to stop doing that, talking like that online, but trying to slurp them up in person. Facts, Keys. This is a fact, bro. See, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. I know I'm like numbers wise or whatever. I might be really low key, really underground, but I've been in some rooms in my career and in my lifetime, bro. And like, if I'm at the level I'm at, bro, not even 5,000 subscribers, not even 2,000 followers, bro. I know for people like Bimma and people like Speedy and stuff like that, I know they gotta live with what they say on this here internet. See, the thing about celebrities, bro, most of them jokers see everything, bro. I remember Anicia was just tweeting about it one time. She said, I never knew. I thought like celebrities would be too busy or something. Now that I'm at this certain position, I can tell you we see everything. They be on their phones, like, so it's like if someone's mentioning your name or something, it's going to pop up on your For You page, on your Explore page, whatever app. It's going to pop up on social media. Like, you're going to see it. And if you don't see it, someone's going to send it to you because did you see what so-and-so said about you? Bro, it's real. So anyways, but like I said, you just got to be willing to stand on it. And from what I seen from the clip at ComplexCon, we're going to get to that. Bimma seemed like he was standing on what he said.
I'm Bimma, and you're in the collab lab. Today, let's talk about why Lil Boat's Uptowns probably should have stayed docked. Look, after a year of unwanted white-on-white Air Force One collabs, these just feel like a general release. Like, maybe throw these overboard. And don't even get me started on his It's Us ad-lib. It's way too close to Kip's Just Us. Nah, I'd have left that in the shipyard. And Sneaker News says that these are dropping at ComplexCon. But let's keep it a beam. Travis Scott's about to steal that entire weekend. A better strategy for Yachty.
He's wrong with that one. It's crazy. Travis Scott performed, Playboy Cardi performed, and the craziest part of it all is that Lil Yachty and this Bimma back and forth to front. It's funny. So it's kind of like it worked out for the both of them.
Would be to create a moment of his own and bring some new ideas fresh off the boat. Collab cousins, are you jumping on board with these, or do they just make you seasick? Lil Yachty's Air Force One.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, at the end of the day, you said, tell me what you think.
You, sir, was dick sucking so hard on Instagram in your little apartment, talking shit about the sneaker.
See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Keys, right? If you gonna get on Bimma for saying, "Oh, little boat missed the boat with the anchor," and he ain't creative, he ain't hip hop. If you gonna get on him for that, right? You got to get on Yachty for saying your little apartment. You're like, yeah, nah, bro. If the Air Forces is unoriginal and the only thing that you did to the Air Forces was put your logo on the hill and he's criticizing it, you can't pull out the "but you broke though" card. You know why? You see, here's the thing. Hold on. I'm gonna get back to the sharing. Here's the thing about the "you broke though" card from celebrities. The only reason y'all rich is because the people. The people gotta buy the tickets if you play basketball. The people got to buy the tickets if you play football. If you're a professional athlete, people have to buy the tickets. If you're a musician, people have to buy the tickets to your show. People have to buy the merch. People have to stream your music. People have to buy your music for you to be rich. So what is this? Oh, you broke though. I ain't talking to nobody that ain't in my tax bracket. I'm the reason that you're in your tax bracket. That's like talking to a politician that you voted in, right? And then you're like, hey man, I don't think you're doing this. I don't think you're doing that. And then they're like, hey man, I'm the commissioner here. I'm the county commissioner. Joker, I voted for you. You work for me. My taxes go to your position and your salary. What are you talking about here? That's one thing that I never understood, and I will never get behind that. Oh, in your little apartment with your 20,000 views, Joker, this little apartment and me speaking on you has given you more clout and more coverage, more people speaking about your little shoes than anybody else would have been speaking about. I didn't even know about these shoes until this whole back and forth thing. So don't belittle somebody when they giving you the ability to do what you do for your money.
Oh. Man, talking about, he said, someone else said, but all this shoe isn't unique, and Yachty, Jay-Z, and New York, and blah, blah, blah. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. All that for 20,000 views and 500 likes. I hate. Well, hold on, I hate niggas like him. Because I can't even hear you. I don't even know what you're talking about. I hate niggas like him. But black niggas like that hating on another nigga. I don't know him. He don't know me. Just hating just to hate.
He's not hating just to hate. This is his job. It's his job, though. It's his job, bro. Like, if your job is to critique things, some things he's going to like, right? So some things he's going to be like, oh man, this Vince Staples album is really good. Or this these new Kyrie's, because it seems like sneakers is his beat, right? But the sneakers with rappers. Okay, J. Cole and Puma. These J. Cole Dreamerville ones from Puma are like cold. I really like this collection. It goes well with the Puma line of Skylar Diggins Smith and Breanna Stewart, things of that sort. He's gonna say when he liked it. If he doesn't like something, he can say when he doesn't like something. So when he says he's just hating just to hate, it's literally his job to make a video, to make content, to write an article, to say, I like this, I hate this. That's his job. And say he started it. He's just doing his job. And Yachty has every right to clap back. But it's like, it's just certain things in the clapback that I pick up on. It's kind of like the whole, I hate to bring this up again because I brought it up 5 times on the channel already. It's kind of like the Kara situation, right? It's like the Kara situation. Okay, you guys can have your differences or whatever. You guys can just have conflicting and head-butting kind of personalities and things like that. That's fine. Groups break up. That's a part of music. It's like groups, they exist, they form, they have a peak, they break up. That's just how it goes, right? Because people are going to butt heads at any time. What I didn't like about that entire Kara situation and how it played out is how he publicly talked down on Kara. You don't have to publicly talk down on another person and say something, you know what I mean? It's Rashad Milligan and Surf Matt kissing in the tree. Who's Smurf at? I don't know who this is. The reacting ID just for Rashad is I don't even know what that is, my brother. But But yeah. What am I saying? What am I saying, bro? That threw me off. I ain't gonna hold you. But like the Kara thing. So he was speaking down on Kara, and I didn't rock with that. It was just like you don't have to speak on a person's how they do things or anything like that just because you didn't agree with them. It doesn't make sense. He said, I wonder what Bimma said to him or asked him. Well, that's what we're about to get into. Here we go. All right, so here's the next thing that we're gonna be reacting to. And yeah. Hold on, let's see what they say. Oh, Lil Yachty called Bimma out. Here we go. Here's his response.
Podcast.
Whew. Oh snap! He said the #1 podcast, so he talking big.
I rocked the boat at ComplexCon. I was trying to strike a chord of creativity, but I guess I struck a nerve because where I'm from, we say a hit dog hollers. There's a difference between hate and a critique. The latter is a gift, and in return, you try to reduce me to a hater, provoked by Joe the Instigator. And even though y'all tried to have me standing up there silently, I didn't need a mic because the community stood with me. Now, no one on that panel has walked in these 11.5s. Let's talk about it. I work retail in Louisiana, helped manage a Billy at Adidas and Yeezy, created a #1 podcast uplifting us, and spread 250K back to us. And last week, I pulled up on the Black students at the University of Oregon, then drove back to my mid-century in the burbs where the microwave is as excellent as my resume. Respectfully, I'm not telling you what you can't do. I believe in you. I'm just saying go further, go farther, go harder. Is that not why we came? And if not, then why bother? But enough of all that. I'm Bimma, and you're in the Collab Lab. I rocked the boat at ComplexCon.
Hey,
I was trying to
talking that talk. That's exactly what I said, Keys. Keys, is that not what I just said? He's doing his job as a critique person. And he's someone who has a legitimate career. He's someone I heard of before with the entire sit downs with Tyler the Creator, with Converse and things of that sort. So he's someone who exists and stuff like that. So Cool told, I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying right now. All right, but yeah. He pretty much he was clapping back and he was talking that talk. It seems like a genuine kind of, but I mean, it's always been this thing, bro. He said he was critiquing him and not the shoe. It's the only thing. I get it. I see what you're saying. You're saying like all the saying like, is the boat on the right shoe? Did you know what Nas was before you started rapping, son? Like, I get that. You're saying he's belittling him. But I still feel like that's his art. Like, if he was saying, like, well, what else do we expect from a deadbeat? Like, now that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Tyler McQuad. I don't know who Tyler is, bro. Like, what is he talking about? Anyways, if it's about the shoe, keep it about the shoe. F you mean? I don't know, bro, because it's like the shoe goes under, like, right with Yeezy, right? Yeezy is Yeezy. Yeezy is it was a $1 billion brand. I don't know what its value is now, but Yeezy and Kanye's fashion goes under why people would say Kanye's the best creative of his time, right? Pharrell's fashion, Pharrell's skateboarding, Pharrell's beats, Pharrell's singing, all goes under the umbrella of Pharrell's a great creative, right? Tyler the Creator, same difference. So it's like he's bringing up his music and everything like that, because you know what I mean. Like it just is what it is. Feel me? Like he's bringing up his music because it's a part of his creativity. He's using his music to say your music and your sound likes creativity. So I'm not surprised that your shoe likes creativity, which I don't agree with, because like Yachty's music is very, I feel like, innovative. When he came out with "Call Like Minnesota," you ain't never heard somebody do that. When he had the SoundCloud era and it was like, "Oh, Ezra brother, oh, Ezra brother," I ain't never heard somebody sound like Yachty ever in my life when Yachty came out. And even now in this new era, when he's doing the wobbly voice, like when I heard all of that, like I've never heard anybody do that. You know what I mean? So it's just like this was something new. Everything like that, things of that sort. Let me see. Is there anything else before we get to it? I think that's it. That's all I wanted to say with that Yachty thing. That's how I feel about it. Yachty, at the end of the day, bro, he's gonna have to like start speaking to people in a better way. He's not speaking to people in a very respectful way. Like, it's a thing when you just start talking down on folks. And I understand it when people critique you all the time. Like, they've been on Yachty since he's been famous. Yachty's been famous since like what, 18? It's like 17, 18 years old when he was famous. So people been on his head, you know what I'm saying, for like the past decade. So I get that when you want to snap and you want to clap back at everybody, but you have to be respectful of the person as a person and keep it to that thing. I felt like Bimma, he kept it to Yachty's work, right? He didn't say anything personal. Yachty went personal. You're a small apartment. You don't have no money. You only had 20,000 views. You know what I'm saying? You a hater. You just talking just to talk. It's his job to talk, bro. And you didn't give Kara a career. I'm still stuck on that of you saying you gave Kara a career, because no, you didn't, bro. Kara already had a following. Kara already had a following when you signed her. She dropped her first song. She immediately went up, bro. If anybody gave Kara a career, is whoever let her record, whether it was Bass Savage or Tiva Fox, bro. They the ones that gave Kara a career, or whoever shot her music video, bro. You didn't give Kara a career. You elevated Kara's platform and her motion that she already had going. So it's just like, just watch the way you're talking to people, bro. That's it. Okay, next thing.
That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
And Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.